Next on the list, like I mentioned last time, was another pretty good fast food restaurant, Chipotle. So going through the menu, again, everything was very easy to find. It was mapped out. You can even go into just the main website and pick out what you want, and it will tell you like your protein, your fat, your carb. It won't give you everything that you have to go into nutrition facts for, but it does let you know kind of the basic information, which is pretty nice. But nutrition fact wise, not bad. Like I said, I really don't have anything bad to say about Chipotle. It tells you a portion. It tells you calorically what it is for like singular things for singular portions, which they do portion out everything because they have to. So like the spoons they use is like exactly 2 ounces, exactly 4 ounces. They give you exactly one portion of their food. So it's pretty easy to calculate if you are looking to do that. But otherwise, really not super high in sugar. It's not expected at all to be super high in sugar because it is all vegetable-based things. Protein-wise, your big protein ones are going to be the barbacoa, the chicken, the carnitas. The steak's got 21, so it's still very good, and then the sofritas is 8. I know those are like the mains. Otherwise, those 4 meat-based ones are going to be your higher up protein. So you want to make sure that you're getting one of those in there. Sodium-wise, if you're calculating everything, so say you get a flour tortilla burrito, that's going to be a little bit higher in sodium than say if you do the flour tortilla but a taco. If you're doing a bowl, it's going to be even less sodium, which is really what we're looking for. So I would definitely recommend getting burrito, like bowls. You can always get a tortilla on the side with it and make a burrito if you want to, because that's going to be more of the taco, which has only 160 milligrams of sodium, so it's actually fairly good. All of the meats besides the chicken and the steak are a little bit higher. You got a 530 and a 450. Otherwise, it's in the low 300s for the chicken and the steak, which is pretty good. The sofritas is a little bit higher. Anything that is a salsa is a little bit higher as well, but again, that's okay. It's more because their salsas, so salt is in salsas to kind of hold its flavor to keep it. It's more like a preservative in that. Like I said, in past fast food restaurant things are just higher in sodium when you go to a fast food chain. So expect to not have any really other processed, ultra processed food that day if you're going to be going, so that if you do get something and it's, you do get the burrito and you get all of the stuff in it and you get all of the things and it ends up being, your daily milligrams of sodium, you're not adding more and more and more and more to that. So just be mindful and aware of that. Otherwise, you're getting a pretty jam protein packed meal, especially if you're adding, if we're doing, let's say, vegetarian, you're doing fajita vegetables, you're doing black beans, you're doing pinto beans, you're already basically at 20 alone just for those things. Not to mention, the tortilla's got a little bit of protein. We got 8 grams just alone in the burrito. In the taco, it's 2. But everything's got a little bit of protein. Even the rice has protein in it, so that's super, super good. The corn tortilla, if you are going to get one, is the one to get. There isn't really any sodium in there at all. So that's going to be the one that you want to grab. Otherwise, mixing and matching whatever you want to here, just making sure you're making it a full meal. I will tell you that their queso blanco sauce, their queso, is going to be higher in sodium. You're going to want to get the smallest amount of that so that you can still enjoy it, but it's not going to be overwhelmingly salty for you at all there. But you can load up. Basically, at Chipotle, that is the place to bulk eat. If you need a big meal for really good macros, making sure, like I said, I would get a bowl, I would get a crispy corn tortilla on the side, fill it up with lettuce, I'd probably end up doing chicken. I would put in fajita veggies. I would do black beans. I would do the cilantro lime white rice. I would add in, I can't do cheese, but if they did have cheese, I would put cheese in there. I would throw on the guacamole on top of that. I throw on a salsa on top of that. That is the place where you can really get that complete meal of a protein, a fresh fiber, a fat, and a carb. You can get everything in that one meal. So overall, it's really a pretty good option if you have nowhere else to go. If you have any questions on what to get at Chipotle, feel free to drop a comment below.